Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, this is the last and final of the Artisan and CJRB prototypes that we have to check out. This one is another Dylan Mallery design fixed blade, and it is the Hystrix. I know at the end of my Cazador review, man, all that would come to name was helical, and I knew that wasn't right, and it just would not come to me. So, Dylan, I am very, very sorry. I apologize, but yes, this is the Hystrix. Collaboration with Artisan and Dylan Mallery, Mallery Design. Let's take a look. So, what do we have? Well, obviously, it comes with this really nice Kydex sheath. Super, no rattle whatsoever. Yeah, pretty darn good retention as it comes shooting off there. So, really nice. From what I understand, it's not going to come with any type of, like fixture, like soft loops or anything like that. You will have to add that later, but you do have a drain hole, of course. You can always wear it as a neck knife, or you can get a, your favorite mounting method and put it on there and use it that way. But yeah, pretty darn good retention. But there you go, guys. There is your Hystrix. Now, this one, G10 handle. You got the tan. The one I'm looking at online is black. So I'm not 100% sure of all the options, color options that it's going to be available in. Now, no, this one is a prototype. It is not available yet. Like I said on most of them, guys, go to your favorite retailer that carries Artisan Cutlery, and sign up for the email, text notifications so you can be notified when they come out. Don't really have a price on this one either. But now, overall, well, let's just get some specs and we'll kind of go that way. Fixed blades are a little bit different because, well, they just are. So, all right, what do we got? I'll make sure that's lined up there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 1/4, 8 3/8. They say 8 1/2. So I guess if I move that onto the line, because we got that kind of little attitude adjuster there. Yeah, okay, I'm getting a little bit less than 8 1/2, but okay. Handle length, you're looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 3/8. Blade length, they say 4 inches. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll call it 4 inches. And then, of course, your grip length. Well, I mean, you're pretty much, now your standard grip length, you're looking at about 2 3/4. Now, if you add the ring, then you're going to get close to 4, 3 3/4, we'll call it, on that. Now, let's see. I know we've got some, overall, you know what? I'm just going to do this. There's the Orion Solaris. That's kind of how it matches up there. PM2 will kind of give you another idea of the length when it's open. So, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And, oh, you know what? Let's do this. We've got the Silix, the other Dylan Mallery design knife. There you go. There you go. You can kind of get an idea. It's a lot smaller than the Silix. If you remember Nelly chopping stuff up in the kitchen with that one. So the Silix is a decent sized knife. I really, really like that knife. Really like the Silix, guys. Silix, however you want to pronounce it. I like that knife. But back to the Hystrix. All right, guys. Now, in hand. I'll get a weight on it here in a second, but I really want to talk about this. For me, I don't have large hands. I am forced to use the ring. Now, I'll say, guys, I'm not really a huge fan of, the ring knives like this. But that's pretty much the only way I can use this knife. And it's not bad. This one's not too bad, actually. Usually, I find that it spreads these two fingers too wide, and it's not overly comfortable. Now, this one's not bad. So, using that ring, I could use that one. Holding the knife like this is not comfortable at all. So, I mean, I got 3 fingers. I mean, there you go. My 3 fingers, this is kind of resting on the ring. So I pretty much have to use the ring. And yeah, I'm not even going to do anything crazy with that ring because I'll end up hurting myself. But because that's just me. You do have, like I said, you do kind of have the attitude adjuster there. Now, in talking to Dylan, he said that they're, I thought I'd heard that they might move the ring back a little bit, and for me, they would have to move it back a lot for it to be comfortable. And even using the ring, if they did move it back, it would probably end up spreading these fingers a little bit too wide for me and my grip. So, I don't know how it's gonna come out, but this way, it's not too bad. I have to give them credit. Usually, like I said, the darn ring knives, they just spread these two fingers wide enough apart that it's just really not comfortable for me. But yeah, this one's not bad. It actually feels pretty darn good. You can get a really good grip on it. I mean, but look at that blade. I love the blade. Oh, yes. I love that blade. Again, RPM 9 on this one. There you go. Designed by Dylan Mallery. Prototype. Love the blade. That's a Dylan Mallery blade if I've ever seen one. Man, nice swedge. Nice kind of, pretty much it's a drop, but near spear. They call it a drop point, which, yeah, almost, and then I got fingerprints all over it. Let's get them off there. You don't need to see the schmutz. But anyway, Artisan logo, you do have all your information up there. Pretty much that's going to be standard, except it won't say Proto, of course. Yep, Artisan, CJRB, they are made in China. Really, really digging that blade. Yeah. Yeah, the choil's done pretty darn well. There's this, it's not bad. A grind seems to be good. Flat ground on it. And, yeah, hashtag pokey stabby. Yes, indeedy. That thing comes down to a wicked point. Good Lord, look at that thing. Yeah. So, it's a definitely, wow, I got that laying up against my hand. That's sharp, guys. Because I just barely laid that in my palm, and I could feel that blade wanting to bite. So, yeah, it's sharp. But it definitely comes down to a pretty wicked point. So, you're a lot of penetration with this one. Unfortunately, I didn't do a whole lot of carrying it around here. Because, well, carrying fixed blades just kind of get you looked at really, really funny up here. So, overall, though, you know what? It's not a bad knife. I have to give him credit. My opinion, and of course this is my opinion based on my hand, man, if they move that ring back like he said, or make it bigger, if you make it bigger, it might not be too bad. I mean, there's still plenty of room in there. Making it bigger might not be too bad. If you move it back, I don't know. It just might not be, for me, because it's going to end up, those fingers have already got a pretty good spread on them as it is. And if you go much further, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to see the full production to see what happens. As it is right now, I could do it, and it would be all right. But everything else, build quality, really, really well. The tang, full tang, obviously. It does sit a little bit proud, but I don't feel it. It's not an issue. No big deal. Got a nice landing pad for your thumb once again. Yeah. Overall, it's not bad. Like I said, ring knives really aren't my thing, but this is one that I could go with. I could go with as is. If any changes are made, well, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. I'd actually have to get one in hand and go from there. But this is the last one, guys. This is the last of the Artisan CJRB prototypes. Thank you so much to Russell from Artisan and CJRB for sending them out to us. Really, really awesome. I'm going to get these off to, I believe, Zach is next. So if you want to hear what Zach has to say, make sure you're tuning into his channel, because he'll probably take a look at them as well. And like I said, guys, get signed up, your favorite retailer, for those email notifications, text notifications, or whatever, for when all these prototypes become available. As always, guys, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.